Welcome back to Now Nintendo, where we cover the latest Nintendo tidbits you should know. And you should know there are no download codes in the Nintendo Switch 2 editions of Nintendo Switch 1 games. Last week Nintendo revealed the Nintendo Switch 2 along with a variety of new Nintendo Switch 2 games. They also announced a handful of Nintendo Switch 1 games will be re-released for the Switch 2 as special enhanced Switch 2 editions. Currently these games include Mario Party Jamboree, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Kirby and the Forgotten Land, and of course Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Since the direct aired and the box art published for said games, there has been a lot of confusion surrounding the nature of these games and whether or not they will include original Switch 1 versions of the games, be Switch 2 cartridges, or include any download codes to activate the enhancements and extra content. This likely stems from the wordy phrase on the box art that reads, "This Nintendo Switch 2 edition comprises the Nintendo Switch game and the Nintendo Switch 2 edition upgrade pack," which as you can see can be read a variety of ways and leads Nintendo fans to assume the specifics, which in turn leads to a lot of misinformation and misunderstandings being spread. Thankfully though, Vooks.net, an online news outlet, reached out to Nintendo earlier today to clarify and received a response. In the statement to Vooks, Nintendo stated, and I quote, that the physical versions of Nintendo Switch 2 edition games will include the original Nintendo Switch game and its upgrade pack all on the same game card, i.e. they are exclusively Nintendo Switch 2 game cards with no download code. Although they do go on to say some publishers may opt to do exactly that. However, Nintendo fans can rest easy knowing that Nintendo published Nintendo Switch 2 editions of Nintendo Switch 1 games will be on a Nintendo Switch 2 cart with the extra enhancements all on one cartridge, which is awesome. This is great for consumers and allows people to resell them, for example. Don't forget, some of these enhancements will be available to Nintendo Switch Online members too for free if you already have the original Switch 1 games. So there we have it, no download codes here, at least for Nintendo, and everything minus any previously released DLC will be on the cartridge. Thanks for watching.